Well, we're going to find out here, jumping into the match. Game number 1, it's Egypt and Indonesia fighting for their lives in the tournament. Who will draw first blood in the best of 3? We see them setting up here. We got to take a look quick at the emblems as well. Nothing too crazy, right? Nothing too out of the ordinary. The main thing here that you don't see is these 2 picks from Egypt. Huda on the Joy so much, right? We saw it a little bit on Super Ken yesterday. Maybe he has a little more success here with this pick. It really does depend on how Maro can utilize this Minotaur, if he's able to get those combinations off, especially the Fury, right? Once you land that CC and it helps out the team a lot, can you flip it around? Can you utilize that? And at the same time, Smile. Smile will be someone to watch out for. What ultimates does he take? Realistically, man, the only ones, for the most part, utilizing for impact would be Moreno's Netherrealm. Still early action on here before that first turtle comes up.
See, this is the part where a Minotaur is just so effective early game. You have the knock-up, you have the spam, you have a way to control the roam of the other team to just be at bay. So this time around, Super Ken has more ways to actually utilize to see who's isolated the side of Egypt, because right now, Smile has the magic shoes, a bit of a cooldown reduction extra up against the Faramis. So he needs to get a little upper extra for the EXP just to get additional hits or even burst as he goes and progresses with the game.
And as we wait for that first objective to come up, that's going to be that turtle. Most of these players want to hit that level 4 as soon as possible. Alpha a little bit a ways from it. He's going to have to clear this next wave before he hits that. He's going to need that to help with the turtle take. Meanwhile, Smile now has that available. He's got to also look for the own ultimate to take, but really right now it's started up here. He's trying to get his eyes on Moreno.
3 members present here, knock up onto Super Ken. Cerezo, though, trying to box out 1. Look at that, just moving through, building up that charge. Who's getting the first soul? It's going to be, oh, Cerezo takes the kill, but Super Ken secures the objective. Mara, on the other hand, though, dropping low, use the Netherrealm for regen. Smile as well, looking for a way to aid his team. Finn and Moreno tries to look for an avenue to steal this purple. Alpha's trying to hold on. Will they steal this, though? Trying to have a contest on this objective. Has they taken it? That time around, Alpha still manages to secure that purple.
A lot of back and forth there, right, for that turtle. Indonesia able to secure it, so that's big in the department for objectives. Not only that, but that first blood kill went in the hands of this Paquito, right, on Cerezo. This already gives him a little bit of an advantage to work with. You're probably going to see him continue to play around. Oh,
look at that, terrifying poke down. Smile takes a point. Another exchange here. Vin now forced to poke him down. Cerezo and even members here of Egypt are present. A charge as well present for Cerezo, but they now trying to gain more control onto the river, heading towards the marksman of Indonesia.
So again, at this point, still, actually, Maro's in trouble here.
Ultimate landing onto Maro. Socken secures the kill. Look at that blade of Frisbees connecting onto the box. Still absorbing it good, though. Now onto the exchange of spams. Egypt once again is trying to hold on the early strength of Indonesia.
Wow.
Drop on coming from a corner. Speedy forced to use that flicker out.
Oh, Speedy.
Oh no. Can you speed your way out to the base this time? That's the regen slowing down Maro. Here comes the reinforcement of Egypt. Can he pull off a defense now? Sak, on the other hand, just poking on the outer third energy shields of Egypt, utilizing gold economy early on.
Wow, that's tough. That was already a BOD picked up. Blade of Despair picked up for Sakin. First item, he rushed it. He got so much gold off that turret too. That yellow bar on that turret just whittled down in the bottom lane. Extra for him. So that is playing a part in it, right? He's got great damage this early on. Second turtle of the game now spawns. Both teams trying to get it situated, but look how much focus there is still on the bottom side.
Super Ken has eyes on the second objective. Now no contest at all for Egypt. Meanwhile, on the bottom side, action might actually happen for the gold lane. Now, securing that objective, eyes on the prize here for Indonesia as they want to gain control of the remaining objectives remaining at this first 5-minute mark of the game.
Nice
being taunted, Sake now being forced to retreat back on his own turret. Response coming through, though, very quick for Indonesia.
So as we're at this point in the game, right, 5 minutes in, 2 turtles already secured for Indonesia. You can see the gold lead slowly but surely building up, right, in Indonesia's favor. So Egypt, if you're trying to think, how do we slow this down, they have to find their own kills. And at this point, it's on the shoulders of Maro, right? This is why you pick this Minotaur. You want to be able to utilize the Minoan Fury, set things up. That's what they're going for here in the bottom.
Saken now trying to eye on Maro. Will he fall down? Knock up onto Super Ken. Two members dropping low here for Egypt. Now responding into the action. We have Indonesia trying to get in for the pursuit. Now sustaining more of the damage. Maro could be taken down here. Super Ken
eyeing on for
the onslaught. Look at that, the pull from that onslaught. Wow, Smile and Maro continues to hold on to this turret, but this time around Saken secures the kill, and the rest of Indonesia looking away to clean this up. Finn for the double, and just as that, a push and a kill. Indonesia winning that chance.
That's tough. When you're caught in that moment under the turret and you have nowhere to go, you just try to get what you can, and if you can, it's probably only one kill. As we take a look at the replay here, you're gonna see it unfold, right? Just 3 members crash down. They're lucky they didn't get pulled with a stampede altogether. Still, inevitably it was the same thing. And nowhere to escape. They get locked in, and that is just kill after kill going to the hands of Indonesia. And now they continue to work with that momentum. Look at this. Super Ken is everywhere.
Well, right now, Super Ken being taunted down. Use the Tortoise Puissance for escape. Ultimate being thrown right onto the ambush here of Egypt. Completing the sequence of the strategy. And look at the damage on the poke coming in from Smile there. He took the ultimate of the Beatrix right now.
Interesting. Right, interesting choice there. At the same time, Turtle going to be worked on.
Now, this time around, who secures it? Super Ken gets the objective, a knock-up onto this one. Using the way to take down Alpha, still receiving some damage. As Recall will not connect Moreno, though, onto the regen. Still safe. Objective is the first priority here of Indonesia, having 5 points in.
So far, this is just mainly a clean game from Indonesia, right? They're setting the pace, obviously. They've got 3 of the Turtles now. And it's just basically they're driving this boat, right? Driving the car, whatever you want to call it here. And Egypt along for the ride. How do you stop this from snowballing even further out? Saken also just picking up the Malefic Roar. That's huge this early on. He now has pretty much 2 of the core items he needs on this Beatrix. He's got the BOD, he's got the Malefic Roar. The damage is going to be insane, right? So you got to be able to stop this. And how do you do it if you're Egypt? Well, once again, Minoan Fury, best thing you have for you. Smile. What ultimate can he take? Well, mostly it's the Nether Realm, right? We saw him pick up the Beatrix ultimate before, but that's not really what you want to go for, and that's why he's holding on to this Nether Realm from Moreno. Look at the fighting. The pressure here, just for the resources in the jungle, is quite tough to deal with. Super Ken, by the way, level 10 here, right? And he is just stealing these buffs. He's quite tanky already, even with just a couple of items. So if you're trying to deal with this, how do you whittle it down? Speedy needs time, right? He needs time on this carry.
Speaking of which, being taunted in, 4 members of Egypt trying to take him down, securing the turret, but Super Ken here is silenced, now looking forward to a way of take down. Alpha region is here. NetherRealm doing all the work. Moreno with a double. Indonesia finds a way to take down 2 and to end a turret up top.
You see how much Egypt had to expend there to get Super Ken down? That's just how tanky a boxer can be, especially with this kind of lead that they have, right? We're talking about a 5,000 gold lead. Here comes Cerezo.
Wow, from the back line. He's not letting Smile go. And with the punch, he goes down.
Okay, just like that. Once again, Paquito showing how much damage you have even with just that 1 kill. The threat of damage for Indonesia is tough to deal with if you're Egypt. You're constantly trying to catch back up into this game. And now that the Lord is up, do you really want to contest it? Probably not, right? You're not really there in any capable way of dealing with this team fight. If it even is a numbers advantage for you, you're outgunned, you're outfired. Speedy is not there yet. If we even look at Speedy's items, he's only got the Corrosive Scythe for the most part, if I remember right. He doesn't have that second item locked in yet. That's why they're forcing him. Speedy, go up top lane. We'll give up this Lord. Farm up what you need to. You need 2 or 3 items to really turn the tides of these fights. That's exactly what they do. But look what's happening. Indonesia is deciding, all right, we're going for the top lane. We know where they are.
Look at that. Stunning Alpha. That's the ultimate connecting. Alpha uses the flicker to escape the possible takedown, but Super Ken is trying to slow him down. Mara, on the other hand, trying to knock him up. A good hold, though, but the NetherRealm has now been activated. Damage as well. Show and Saken takes Smile down. Plus turret now continuing this chase. Cerezo, though, on a punch. Someone might go down. It's still evading.
Oh,
wow,
man.
Egypt still safe from the possible onslaught of Cerezo.
By the way, that was a sidestepping cow. That was a Minotaur sidestep right there. So, unfortunately for Cerezo, right, not able to land the punches he was looking for. It looked like it was almost slow motion for him, but still just not able to find the connection. But still, they have the Lord marching down the bottom lane. They're going to be able to play around this, get a couple tier 2 turrets, work with the space. They've still got a massive advantage.
Wow.
Right? So no matter how much dodging you do,
That
at the end of the
hurts.
day, you got to work from this gold deficit, this power deficit for Indonesia.
Look at that. Lord melted down. The mindset of Indonesia slowing down progress of this carry on a scarier state in the late game. Now they're trying to open this window for themselves, taking out the last turret down bottom. Socken secures that one. Alpha being called. Look at that. Ultimate on to Super Ken, knocking him up, but down the members now of each are present. Now they're forced to retreat back. Now the mega kill goes to Socken. The damage is too much. And a killing spree goes to Moreno, making a double for Socken. Remaining deathless. Indonesia now knocking on the last turret in mid.
Even with the shields there, you're going to be expended in the mid lane. They might just be looking to end it here, OSX.
This time around, can Egypt defend? Look at the damage. Huda falls down on
That's
a
it.
monster kill. Socken as well. They're on the base. At this point, they've taken a win out of Egypt in its best of 3.
Man, oh man.